Hi guys, in this episode of BVNDIT, I'm gonna be reacting to the long-awaited comeback of BVNDIT with their song Venom. It's been genuinely a long time since BVNDIT came back. I think it genuinely might have been like 2 years. Like, I swear the last time they came back was before I started doing the thumbnails the way that I do them now. Because, like, I used to do kind of very shitty thumbnails, if you ask me, but nowadays I do very aesthetic shots with the name of the group on them. But back when they last came back, which I think might have been with, like, Jungle? Was that genuinely the last song of theirs that they released? I was not doing the thumbnails like this. Like, basically, it's been like 300 plus episodes of BVNDIT since they came back, which is kind of insane. But I've been waiting for this for a long time because one of their last comebacks was really good. It was called, I think, Dumb, and it was like genuinely one of the best songs of the year and ever. To this day, it's one of the best K-pop songs I've ever listened to, if I gotta be honest. So I definitely have high expectations for this song, because it's been so long since they last came back. But I also know that whenever I have this level of excitement for something and this level of hope that it's gonna be really good after a long time of no releases, it usually doesn't manage to live up to my expectations. So I'm gonna try to kind of keep them down, hold them down, so I don't get disappointed when I don't love it. But I do hope that I'm gonna like it, but I do have a little bit of a bad feeling for this one. Although, you never know, maybe my gut instinct is wrong, because for the last song that I reacted to, which was to Bugaboo's Pop, I had a good feeling that it's gonna be good, and I had some issues with that song. Some big issues. So you never know. But there's only one way to find out how I'm gonna feel about this song, so without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1.
Venom, yeah.
I think they're very underrated. I like the music video already. I can definitely notice some low budgetness to it, but I don't mind. It's definitely not as good as Dumb, but so far I like it.
Venom, yeah. Venom, yeah. Like I do. Lay it down, you already know. Venom, yeah.
Sadly though, it seems like this song is more closer in concept to Jungle than to Dumb, which is very disappointing for me. And I'll explain why later. I do love the visuals of the music video here though, that was really cool.
Venom, yeah. Venom, yeah. Like I do. Lay it down, you already know. Venom, yeah. So hello, 더 타오르게. So hello, 다시 심장이 요동치게. 갖고 싶다면 don't give it up. 세상에 날 던져.
Some of the visuals in this music video are really cool though, I gotta say. And I think most people are gonna be fine with this song, but I have some issues with it. And again, I'm gonna talk about it after the song.
Venom, Venom, yeah. Venom, Venom, yeah. Like I do, like I do, like I do. 내일은 더 크게 외쳐줘 더 크게. You already know. Spit, spit. Venom, Venom, yeah. Dum dum da dum dum, dum dum da dum dum. Let it burn. Dum dum da dum dum, dum dum da dum dum. Dum dum da dum dum, dum dum da dum dum. 전부 꺼내 보여줘. Spit, spit. Venom, Venom, yeah. Venom, Venom.
Okay, before we get into it a second time, there's definitely some things I have to talk about. So, like I said, I think most people are gonna enjoy this song just fine. I think it's actually pretty decent. Like, there's nothing outrageously bad or wrong with this song. But for me personally, it is a little bit too much generic girl crush.exe. Because this easily could have been a song that Weekly did, especially after what they did with Vampara. Or this could have been easily something that Purple Kiss could have done, or Pixie, or any of the other girl crush focused girl groups that we have right now. There's nothing about it that screams Bandit. And it is still another case of forcing group that is really good vocally to rap. Why? Why? Please, 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 God of K-pop, stop making the producers do that shit. I hate it. Because, like, for me, one of the best parts about Bandit, or what I liked the most about them, was their vocals in Dramatic and Dumb. Those two songs are the songs that made me a fan of this group, that made me into them, because I remember watching their debut song. I don't think I made a reaction for it, because I think that was pre the time when I started doing reactions, but I remember watching the song at least, and there was something to it, but it wasn't good enough. Then there was Dramatic, which was actually really good, and then there was Dumb, which was like a masterpiece. And after that, they just kind of couldn't really hit it, I feel like. I think they only had like one comeback, but still. And then there's this song, which I do like more than Jungle, but like I said, it's just a little bit too generic girl crush stuff. And there's the forced rapping, which at least sounds better than the forced rapping in Bugaboo's comeback, but it's still not good. I still wouldn't call it good. It's better, but not good. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this. It's not bad, but it definitely could have been better. Though we still have to listen to it a second time before I say my final thoughts, but I don't think they're gonna change much compared to what I've already said. And I am disappointed, just like I expected that I was going to be, because I've been waiting for so long for another song like Dumb, and then they give me this. But because it is kind of like generic, I feel like most people are gonna enjoy it just fine, because I am just a little bit of a picky person, you know? Especially with how many K-pop songs I react to, how many groups I listen to. I cannot suffer kind of decent-ish songs like this one. Like, yeah, it's not bad. And if I wasn't doing these reactions, if I stumbled upon it, I probably would like it enough to listen to it a couple of times. But because of how many songs go through me all the time, it's just not good enough to pass the bar, you know? But yeah, still, we have one more listen before I say my final thoughts, so let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1.
Venom, Venom, yeah.
Like, I feel like if this song was done by Third Eye, for example, I think I would actually like it incredibly more, because that fits with their style. Or at least what I like about their style. Whereas this is not what I like about Bandit, you know? I like that they were very much like Chungha, but in a group form. That's kind of why I like them.
Venom, Venom, yeah. Venom, Venom, yeah. Like I do, like I do, like I do. Lay it down, da 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 da, 그게 외쳐줘 다 크게. You already know, spit, spit. Venom, Venom, yeah. 내 눈에 모두 다 비슷해.
At least there's some really cool visuals in this music video. Sometimes I really don't understand location choices for K-pop music videos. Because we had in Kepler's debut music video, for example, they were in a factory or something. And now Bandit is there as well, but what connection is there to the song? Like, at least I can kind of understand being at a quarry or some shit like that. But why at the factory? What's aesthetic about that? And that is actually nothing new for K-pop. They've done dumb locations like that before as well. I think Astro's Crazy Sexy Cool also is in a dumb location like that, which always felt weird. See how good their vocals are. I wish we got more of them. Also, this reminds me a little bit of COC for whatever reason. Like, this definitely feels not dissimilar from COC's No, for example. And this part here reminds me of Blackpink. Like, there's definitely a lot to like about this song. But I still think Dumb was much better. Much, much better. Okay, so I'm pretty much gonna go for the rating because there's nothing else to say about this song that I haven't said. So for this one, I think I'm going to go with a pretty decent 8.4 out of 10. It's just, like I said, it's still an enjoyable song. It still has all the aspects of songs like this that I like, but it could have been a little bit more unique and a little bit more standout than it is right now, you know? It's still a little bit too generic for my taste. But yeah, I don't know. What did you guys think about this song? Comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 3 patrons on Patreon. Deadpool, August Dice, and Little Uzi. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do like and subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account where I can pledge your support and help get the channel going. help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!